All right, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining RGB Radio. This is another episode with the homeboys. We got
Where's your hoodie? The white one.
yeah. Where's your hoodie, bro?
We're matching. How about you?
I was matching with this guy 2 days ago, so
Yeah,
I'm
we're
like, there's no
matching
need to
still.
keep matching.
2
every
days ago.
single day.
Did the world see? Is the world gonna see?
The world doesn't need to see. It's between the homies.
But yeah, that's that.
The world is my homie.
Down.
Well, we got some Thar over here. We got a Paul over
Hello,
here today
cutie,
as well. So this year, 2020, we're coming to the end of the year, and it's been a pretty crazy fucking year. You think about it.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking fucked up shit been going on this whole year. You can talk about anywhere from the U.S. and all the shit that was happening out there with COVID, with the Black Lives Movement, and Donald Trump not giving a flying shit, right? And then him losing the election, which is fucking another circus of its own, right?
Yeah.
And
then-
still not admitting
And then
that he
the
lost.
year, we had a lot of shit happen this year, man. We had Kobe dying. Like, we had so many fucking things. We had Black Panther die this year. Like, yo, it's been
Yeah,
a
man. That was
fucked up
fucked.
year, man.
That was fucked.
It's been an insane year. And then to end it off, we have something that's happening in our homeland where our parents are from, and something that touches our hearts way more
For sure.
in this situation, just because this is our roots. And with the farmer bills being passed in India, it's been crazy, man, because it may not directly affect us personally,
Yeah.
but it's directly affecting family members of our own, right? Like for me, I have actual family still. I still have roots in India, and like they're farmers. We're farmers back home.
Is there anybody from your village that went?
So Mataya went.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mataya and like a couple of guys from the band they're rotating, but they're going there all the time.
That's nice.
And they're telling me like how crazy of a time they're enjoying it.
Damn,
Right? They're
man.
having a good time. Because it's like a mela, man. It's like a mela going down, right? Like,
Yeah.
like my grandparents have been watching like the news, right? Like
Okay.
the TV, like whatever Punjabi channels or Punjabi news that's showcasing the protests.
Yeah.
And they can't believe how united we are. Like, there's like every type of food, people that are hungry on the streets that
Yeah.
have never been fed before like this.
It's a different protest.
They're
man.
coming now and they're like,
Yeah.
yo, we never ate like this before in our life.
Yeah.
That just shows you the power of seva, the power of langar, right? Like, that's crazy. So, like, a lot of things have
Helping
been
out.
happening, man.
Yeah.
But on top of that, the farmer bill, it's something that affects our families, it affects our people, and it's close to our hearts. So we'll talk about that right now, man. I feel like...
Did you see the tweet somebody posted that because it's a protest, why are the farmers eating pizza and getting leg massages?
That's just stupid.
And I'm like, so they're not supposed to eat now? Come on.
Yo, everyone's just finding whatever reason to shed on it.
Yeah,
Shed
it's
on the
like-
that's
movement.
just bullshit.
If you don't agree on the protest, that's fine. You have your own opinion.
Yeah.
But hating on it is just
That's just sad.
why hate?
That's
But
just
then
so
people
low,
do that,
man.
right? That's what people do.
we all
and
have our disagreements, but there's no reason to hate.
it's usually
on somebody.
insecurity, right? But
Yeah.
on the same time, it's like, okay, people are hating, but there's a lot to just talk about in this issue, man. There's a lot going
Yeah.
on. First of all, the farmer bill's not right. You're exploiting millions of people in a country where already they're not earning.
Yeah,
the
they're
amount
already
of-
struggling.
They're not earning that much wealth and any money anyways compared to other countries. They're
Yeah.
already so low. They're in poverty. A lot of these people are barely surviving, bro. Like barely. And you're taking their livelihood away. You're allowing, and like, we already know the dangers of having corporations take over everything.
If anything, they
Right.
should be getting more money. There should be
Exactly.
a bill passing to give
100%.
more money, right?
100%.
Increasing the minimum level.
Like,
Yeah.
you don't know what these people are gonna go through. There's already so many. Like, before all of this stuff, we've already know what's been happening with farmers. Right? There's a lot of
Yeah.
suicides been happening. A lot of
Yeah.
mental health issues are surrounding farmers just because they haven't been getting what they want.
100%.
It's harder for them to make a living.
Yeah, it's already hard. They made it harder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and like, I love the one thing about this protest, bro. Like I try to look at the positives of all this stuff, and it just shows you how united our
Yeah,
community is.
yeah, 100%.
And that really makes me thankful to be a part of
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
community.
And
right?
some people are getting it mixed up, like saying it's a religious movement, which, like, the people who say that, bro, there's videos
Yeah.
that there's like Hindus
Mhm.
that are farmers
Yeah.
doing this too, right?
There's like a Tamil people that are coming up
Yeah,
now.
the Tamil people too.
Yeah.
It's like, I get DMs sometimes, they're saying, yo, it's a religious movement. I'm like, bro, if you could say that to me, you could also do your research too at the
Yeah.
same time, that it's not only the Punjabi, the Sikh community, it's also the Hindu farmers, the Tamil farmers.
It's also
right?
like the Punjab, it started all in Punjab because
Yeah.
you know our people are like Sikh people. Like I get the religious part, right? It was never supposed to be a religious issue, but
Yeah.
it has become a religious issue now.
Yeah.
Because at first it was a farmers protest, right? Only farmers issue. But the fact is, in India, the problem is they have to bring in religion with everything.
Yeah.
So you start attacking religions, you start attacking specific religions. It has now become a religious issue as well. That's the thing. Right? You're targeting Sikhs, you're saying this, you're targeting different communities. It's going to become an issue now surrounding that. It's just going to be. Right?
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that we have to go down this, but it's always been there. So it's like, I kind of find it like, it's good that this is happening because it's kind of opening a lot of people's eyes. A lot of people that have been manipulated, especially in India, that didn't know these issues or really didn't think of these kind of things happening.
Yeah.
It's opening their eyes to this kind of stuff, right?
100%.
So that's what I think. I think it has become a religious issue now because they're including it. Once you include something, it's going to become an issue on that.
What about so some people say that, the bill is right. Like they're saying, it'll help the farmers, man.
It's all propaganda, man. The thing is, I feel like as much as you don't want to see, like a lot of people are manipulated, right? A lot of people are, again, the sad part is we don't want to make this a religious issue, but it has become a religious issue because you have a lot of opposing people that are against Sikhism in India that are going to be specifically targeting.
Yeah, like they'll find any way to just,
And that's what they've been doing, right?
100%.
They've been targeting, it's a farmer's bill, but they've been specifically targeting, look, there's Sikhs here. There's what they're doing Langar, they're doing Seva, they're doing this, or look, there's flags up, like there's Khande flags up or whatnot.
Yeah,
They're specifically targeting it to make it seem like a religious issue. They're taking the attention away from the actual bill, like the actual farmer's bill, and making it into a religious thing. Kind of just target them and get more people to be on it.
Yeah.
It just
100%.
it's the same thing all around the world, man. It's like it happened it even happened here in the U.S.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the same shit. Like it's not about the problem. It's more about race.
Yeah,
And
it's more about something
always
else that
that.
people
Yeah,
are
they always
Never
make it
the
out to be
issues,
something
but
else.
It's always about racism.
Like the
or-
news channels, they always they twist it around. Like I saw remember the tweet I was telling you about right now with the pizza and all that, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you talked about that, but why don't you talk about, like, bro, where the hell are they going to the washroom? How are they taking baths, right? Bro, half of them are old people. So they're not sleeping in hotels. They're sleeping on the ground or like in the tractors, right? So why don't you cover that too? Like where they're sleeping and shit, right? In tents and all that. But nah, they want to get,
They want to
The
get
perfect-
an
I don't know
image
the perfect
that's gonna make sure more people are gonna hate on it or be
yeah.
like, oh, what the hell? They're living luxuriously now. Like
Yeah.
they want to irritate people.
They're having fun now?
Yeah.
They're having fun doing this? Nah, man.
I'm just so glad like the movement there hasn't been like on our end, like we haven't done anything that's like way too wild.
Yeah,
so
like
that
haven't
gives
done
someone else
anything
the
violent.
reason.
Yeah.
'Cause on their end, they're just trying to
We've
find
done
whatever
nothing
they can.
but help people. Like the thing that I've been so proud of is like we've brought Seva, we brought Langar, and the amount of support, even in India, like amount of food that is at these protests, brother. It's unbelievable,
saying it's
man.
months
It's
and months.
unbelievable. And the amount of people that are just being fed by this, like I kind of think of it sometimes like, how hard would it be to end world hunger?
Yeah.
How hard? Look how easy, like not easily, but like look how quickly look how quickly farmers were able to set this up in India, right? Look how quickly they're able to set up. They're setting up tents, setting up places to make food.
100%.
It's unbelievable when you see the footage coming.
And it's like different cultures uniting and helping each other out,
100%.
like Muslims, Hindus.
you see those videos,
Sikhs.
like there's Muslims, like they're doing their prayers.
Yeah.
With the six standing in the
man.
background.
That was
Yeah.
beautiful, man. And
I
then
was
you
like,
have
wow,
like,
this is a
then you have
powerful
Sikh people practicing Sikhi.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You have the Hindus that are there as well. There's Hindus out there that are supporting this bill as well, right? Because they're affected too, right?
Yeah.
And then you have there's Tamils that are coming from southern parts of India now coming to unite and be a part of this. It's beautiful, man. There's just so many different kinds of people that are coming.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't know, man. I can't speak for India's politics, man, but shit's
Yeah.
fucked up, man. Like shit's
Yeah,
really
hopefully it
fucked
gets
up.
resolved soon. Like, bro, I was talking to Harry about this, and we're like, we're like, yo, imagine if we're in India, would we actually go to the protest?
100%.
Right? Bro, no. Let me tell you this. Because over here, like, right, like, I'm like, yo, it's been like almost a month since they've been protesting. Bro, take it in. The whole struggle of going to the washroom, right?
Yeah.
The whole struggle of taking a bath. Bro, if you put me down over here to sleep, I'll be like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
Right? I'll probably want to go home, right? So those people down there, like the 100,000 millions of people, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I don't know how you do that, bro. I'm gonna be realistic. I probably couldn't because I'll be like, bro, this is too much for me.
I
right?
think they have things set up though. Like I was talking to my cousins in India as well. They're saying like, yeah, of course it's not to the standard that we have here.
Yeah,
You're not gonna have an actual washroom or a proper bed, of course.
100%.
But the accommodations that they've been able to create for themselves, it's been crazy. Like,
It's amazing, but I'm just saying, like
it might not be when it
Yeah.
comes to cleanliness, might not be the best, right? And especially with the time. One other thing I want to know is like COVID's going on and there's no fucking COVID in India. It's like crazy to me. First of all.
There probably is. It's just
Yeah,
not
but
being
it's just
tested.
like insane. Like no, like you know
It's
what I
not being
mean.
tested.
But there's no like thought of that. But
Oh man,
Yo, I
huge
think-
props to them. Like,
Yeah,
and they're
big
older
time.
people too,
Yeah.
bro. They're
the fact
doing
that
all this.
Seniors are out there, man.
They should be like right now. They should be chilling, right? But
should
those
be,
men are
yeah.
like protesting.
Yo, but I think the situation is kind of different compared to you and them. Is that their livelihood is on the line.
That's what I'm
their
saying.
future
Yeah,
generations on the line.
they're gonna
You're
fight
But that's what I'm saying,
they're gonna
though, right?
do whatever they can. They'll freaking go
Yeah.
into the trenches.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I could never do that. Like,
Even if,
that's
like,
what I'm like,
that's
huge
the
props
same-
to them.
Yeah.
That, and they're older people too. They're doing that, and I'm younger, but I could never do what they're doing.
Yeah.
So like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
big,
just shows
huge
you-
props to them.
Oh shit. All right, I almost fell, but yeah, it just shows you how much courage they have, man.
Yeah,
how
man,
much
like,
strength they have.
How
right?
badly
Well,
they
that's how-
want their rights. Yeah, man.
But the thing is, in
That's
India,
how our people are, though. Like we've always been like that. We've always been fighters, warriors. It's in our blood.
It's in our
And-
blood for
Mhm.
sure,
And
man. It
so
shows you
that's
that.
why the movement started in Punjab too, because we're like, yo, we're not gonna take this shit.
Yeah, and
We're
like
gonna-
in Punjab, it started and it inspired other communities to come
Yeah.
forward and join,
yeah.
right? And I've been loving the support even around the world, man. Like,
Yeah, man.
like
That's
even here in Toronto,
crazy.
Montreal,
I never seen that. Like
like Cali, like bro, people are uniting, man. It makes
two
you really
times it's
proud.
like the BLM thing and this,
yeah,
this protest thing.
yeah.
Both of them, man. I've never seen that kind of unity before until now.
It makes you happy, man. It makes you happy that, end of the day, there might be a lot of fucked up shit happening around the world, but
Yeah.
unity you can never defeat.
Some things that I got was like, that guy in the DMs is like, yo, bro, read the law. It's right. It's right. But if you take it in this way, like,
Mhm.
it's just people abuse the law. And same thing if you take it in with the bill, it might seem like it could work for the farmers, but the corporates are going to abuse it.
Well,
And they could use
Yeah,
it
yeah,
against
yeah.
them.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
take advantage of the bill, right?
You can't trust
So
them.
just
abuse of
because it
power.
looks good, it doesn't mean it is good, right?
it's abuse of power. That's all
Yeah,
it
it's
is,
just
right?
they'll just abuse the power. That's
Yeah,
it.
and like unless you have real penalties
yeah,
in these kind of situations, you're gonna continuously see people abusing power.
yeah,
Right? Unless there's a penalty there that's gonna restrict people or not encourage people to do these
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
things,
yeah.
right? Like abusing power. But yeah, man, in India, it's like, yo, again, like I've been reading up into it a lot. I've
Mhm.
been even on Twitter, like a lot of people's opinions, a lot of split opinions, but reading into it, doing our part, right? Even if you're
Yeah.
not as educated on these kind of things, do your
100%.
part to educate yourself, read into these kind of things, but also reading perspectives, man. Like understand, like even the people that are saying, yo, this is this is a good bill. Understand these things are affecting millions of people that may not have the
Yeah.
same situation like you. You might have a beautiful bed. You might get food every day.
100%.
These people may not be like that, man. You have to also think in the people that are being affected. Why are this?
Yeah.
First of all, like certain things happen and they might affect a small group of people, and those things never change, right?
Yeah.
They continue on, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not affecting big. It's unfortunate, right?
Yeah.
But look how many fucking people are protesting. Listen to the people,
Yeah.
man.
There's a reason why there's
a reason why there's
200
so many fucking people there, man. Like, yo,
Yeah.
that's a big deal, man. It's not like a small thing. It's affecting a lot of people, man.
Yeah, man.
Thing is, yo, the land, right? You think about the land, the value of the land. This land has been passed down generation from generation, generations of farming, right? In these households. Like, yo, my family's I have generations of farming in my own, like
Mhm.
everybody does, right? Almost
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
from Punjab is from a farming background. It's
Yeah.
very rare, or a small percentage is actually not.
Yeah.
100%.
Right? So, man, it's crazy, bro, because like even for myself, like I wouldn't be here
If it wasn't
for farming, because my
100%.
parents wouldn't have the money to do whatever they needed to do to get here,
100%.
right? To support themselves here. Bro, a lot of us, especially from our community, are funded from farming.
Yeah.
And, you know, even like students that are coming here from India,
Yeah.
farming money, man.
Some people sell their lands too and
man,
all that.
like, people don't see that.
Yeah.
People are like, yo, literally, people are
Yeah.
struggling out there.
That's my whole thing. If you don't agree with it, if you don't agree with the protest, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, we have our
You have a
opinion on
different
everything,
opinion,
right? But don't try to, you know, just bash it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yo, this is that, is that. Like,
Bash it in a way that doesn't make absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
It's like,
And
you're
don't make it
literally
a
at
race
that point,
war.
you're just hating. Like, you're
Yeah.
just hating for no reason.
If
Some
you
people make-
understand the problems,
yeah.
right? If you don't want this to become a religious issue or a caste issue, then don't bring it up. Right? It was
100%.
never the attention in the beginning, but it has become that now.
Yeah.
Right? It has become a caste issue. It's become a religious issue. It's become all these issues now, because end of the day, you can't tell me it's not.
Yeah.
Because you don't think certain people in power, right, are doing this purposely because of what religion you are or what race you are. 100%.
That's what they want, man. They want to divide you.
They want to divide you.
That's what makes you weak, right?
100%. They're going to
So-
divide you. They're going to divide you and attack you that way, saying you are different and you don't belong.
Yeah.
Or it's a religious thing, it's a race thing, it's a caste thing.
And the only reason
You
why
can't avoid it at this
Yeah.
point. So you have to also, so it becomes a fight for all of those things at the same time. Because it's like,
it
yo,
becomes
like,
that too. Yeah.
yeah, so it becomes a bigger issue.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, okay, we have a farmer's issue now we got to solve, but we have all these other fucking issues that we still haven't solved.
Yeah, and the reason why they push it is because they can't find any dirt on the farm.
Yeah.
It's not. At the end of the day, behind the scenes, it's just trying to find a way to just shit on us, right?
Yeah.
They can't find anything on the farmers movement, so they always have some sort of dirt on the Khalistan movement. They can fucking say whatever their narratives that they want, so they just pull that in and then just to fucking bash the farmers movement. It's unfortunate,
especially like, with all there's a lot of misinformation, and it might be hard for people outside of this, right? Outside of who's being affected, we want other people to be aware of what's happening,
Exactly.
right? We want other communities to be aware. But do your research properly. Do it properly. Read some articles properly. Actually listen to people that are being affected by this. Do your proper research before you can think of anything. Because there's a lot of fucked up and false narratives out there.
And the people that are at the protest, like, they're not. They all, you could look at them. They're all like Sikhs, Hindus, and Muslims.
Yeah.
It's not like nobody's trying to be like, "Yo, no, you can't be here. No, you can't be here." So, if they're united, then why the fuck are we over here trying to tear each other apart, right? So,
exactly. And that's in
do your research.
everything.
If you don't agree with it, that's you don't agree with
We
it.
can't change everything.
Yeah, like that's fine, right? But just don't try to like hate on it or bash on it.
End of the day, we all
Talk shit about you. What are you eating pizzas, bro?
Yeah, bro, come on. They can't eat pizza now.
yeah, that's
Really?
That's true.
So what are they supposed to eat, bro?
What are you
Hey,
eating
well, it's
foot
just
massage,
fucking
bro?
pizza, man. They're not fucking having some fucking
Yeah.
$300 calamari or
Why are
something.
they getting foot massage? They should be walking on spikes, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. It's like literally they're eating pizza, bro.
Yeah.
Man, actually,
And
like,
people got really pissed off about the foot massage stuff.
yeah, I'm like,
And then people started calling Khalsa a terrorist group. I'm like, fuck, man. Come on, bro. Like, shit.
like they're old people, man. They need it.
Yeah, man.
I need it. when I go to Nirkirtan, and I don't walk to Nirkirtan, I'm an ass, right?
Yeah.
So I stay at the end point, right, where the Nirkirtans will arrive. I get tired of walking and eating. I need a foot massage. I need like a massage.
And now imagine these people that have been walking kilometers
From
on
Punjab to
kilometers.
Haryana to Delhi, they
And
need it,
all-
man. They
yeah,
actually need
man.
it.
Yo, it's end of the day. It's like, yo, the people that are saying, yo, I guarantee you have more to the people that are hating about that. You have more luxury than these people do.
Yeah,
Yo, these
100%.
people are getting a foot massage. Like, yo, allow the mans to.
That's a luxury.
Like, yo, like, let them, bro. Like, yo, they're going through a fucking period where, like, yo, they're fighting for something. Right?
Yeah.
They're
Lose their
constantly on their
livelihood.
feet. They're constantly yo. Look at what's happening, bro. They're on their feet all the time. They're protesting. Like,
Yeah.
they're feeding others. Right. They're doing
Yeah.
safe. All that kind of stuff's happening there. They're having foot massages. Not a big deal. Their plan is to stay there for months.
Yeah,
until
man.
this thing is solved.
Yeah,
They're not trying to leave anytime soon. So might as well, right?
yeah.
And like even the Khalsa Aid becoming terrorist group, like come on, man. people are just so like, there's people out there that are just so jealous that, especially with like our community, we've been able to financially fund and send a lot of funding for this protest easily because our people work really fucking hard for this shit.
100%.
So they're gonna fucking fund, and the donations have been insane.
Yeah.
Right, especially for these organizations. So we're able to fucking have all this stuff.
Yeah.
But that shows you how united we are and how much everybody cares about this issue, that we're gonna give our donations to these people because we want to fight this.
Yeah.
It just shows you how big of a deal it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. Hopefully it gets solved soon.
Yeah, man.
It's getting.
Yeah, man.
Last
Again.
update I
Must
got.
suck for them, bro. They're like, bro.
But they're not leaving. And that's the thing. That's the
Yeah,
strength,
man.
man.
That's
You really look at
like-
that shit and you're like,
That takes some balls, bro,
yeah,
to do that.
100%, man.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro, I could never do that, man. Like, I wish I could,
It inspires you, though.
but
It's
yeah,
like you
man,
look at it,
it's
like, oh, damn.
very inspirational.
Yeah.
That's for sure, right?
It makes you happy to be from where you are.
Yeah, it makes you happy about your culture and all that. But my God,
They're working hard.
I'd
man.
be like, Amri, yo, let's go, man. I can't do this anymore.
Bro, that's the thing, right? Like that's
Get
what
starting the protest.
I'm being
He's like,
truthful. I'm not gonna lie and be like, yo, I could do that, right?
it's hard.
Yeah,
not
it's
easy.
hard, man. It's not easy at all.
And we don't know. We're just watching this shit on TV. We have no fucking clue what's happening out there,
Yeah,
right? We're watching this on TV.
Yeah.
We have no idea what the conditions are actually like.
yeah.
being
And
in
it's
that
winter
situation-
too, man. It's
Yeah,
cold
winter,
there.
and it's been raining,
It was
man.
raining in the league.
Yeah, it's raining and it's cold, bro.
We don't
We
know.
need like 3 or 4 combos to get ourselves,
End
you
of the
know.
day, we're here watching them from a very comfortable and luxurious.
100%,
space, right?
100%.
But also, we got to do our best to understand and help them in ways that we can.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And
Do
I
your
think that's
best.
mostly social media coverage and you know, making sure that, you know, people are aware of the issue.
people outside of
Yeah,
communities are
yeah.
aware.
And
of
we
this kind of
pressure news outlets
Yeah,
to promote or like to actually talk about this issue, at least make an
Yeah.
article. I think that's what we can mostly do on our end. Give donations.
And read into these kind of things. Do your research. Learn
Yeah.
about this kind of stuff. Learn.
yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Learning.
100%.
And that's one
man.
thing a lot of people avoid doing. Especially you
Yeah.
can think about this even in India, man. Like there's people like the people that are on the opposing side of the farmers' bill. Just read into this stuff, man. Just read into who's actually being affected. It's the thing is, right? A lot of these people, like a lot of these wealthy people too, like when they're gonna change is when their pockets get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And,
At the
and
end of the day, that's all
I
it is.
can't believe the selfishness, man. It's like, yo, these corporations that are already billion-dollar corporations.
Yeah, man. How much more money do you need, man?
What the fuck are you gonna do with all that shit?
I think if I had $5 million, I'll be good.
That's the thing with greed, though, brother. It's
Right?
like, yo, the thing is,
Believe
once you
now?
get it,
God
once you get
damn.
that first billion, the second billion seems even more
Bro,
enticing.
I don't know,
Then your
man.
third billion's like, oh,
I don't even know what I would do with the $1 billion, bro. I don't know what the fuck I would do with that.
That's a fucking lot of
That's a
money.
lot of money, man. Fuck.
I don't understand, man. These like people.
That's a lot of money.
Why do you want corporations
come-
to take over this kind of shit? Just leave it, like, you know, like
It's cash monies. I think politicians get money
lot
in
of
their
corruption,
pockets.
first of all.
Yeah,
The amount of
a
corruption
lot of
there-
money is in their pockets, and then they.
I think in India, the amount of corruption happening there is so unbelievable to the point where you don't even know what the hell's happening. It's so fucked up.
yeah,
The things I might think are happening might be the lightest thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
man.
You don't know what's happening
You
You have
behind
never
no
the
know,
scenes
fu-
there.
bro.
corruption's everywhere, right? But
Yeah.
you have no fucking clue what's happening behind closed doors.
Because then in India, I remember I went like 10 years ago. I was like, yo, some cop was like trying to stop us and just like not let us go. My freaking what do you call it? My brother,
Yeah.
my cousin brother over there, just gave him like $10 or whatever, and he's like, all right, go.
That's a good
So,
thing.
From the first.
That's a good thing because, yo, imagine you're getting a ticket over here. You could be like, yo, come on, $20.
That's the thing,
Come on,
brother. That's what makes your
That's
country.
corruption, man. That's
Yeah,
the thing
man. But yeah,
viral.
no. Canada, I love your laws. Relax. I'm not trying to hate on the laws.
Hopefully, things solve
Soon, man.
soon
Hopefully.
because these things are affecting, and like it's gonna affect my family directly as well. It's a personal thing for me. I'm sure it's a personal thing for you guys too. And
Yeah,
just
I have
even think
family
about community, man.
back home
Yeah,
that
man.
do farming also, so
It's affecting us directly, man. And
have land also there. so
listen to
it's
the
like-
people. We can talk as much as we want, but listen to the people that are actually there.
Yeah,
listen
because, yo,
to the news. Like,
Yeah.
there's certain news outlets. Not every single one. Some of them are. Some of these news outlets are bought off by governments, right? And it's whatever. it
This
is
is
what
the
it
time
is.
to support the
But
local
there are
ones.
some news outlets that are actually genuine.
Yeah.
Find those or what I'll actually do is put some resources in the description of this.
donation
can kinda
links
look into
and
it. And articles and read into this. I'll do my best to kind of make a list.
I think some people even there's a narrative here in Canada also is that it's like, yo, why are you guys protesting about something that's happening in India when you guys are sitting here in Canada? But I think, for those folks, I feel like a lot of people don't put themselves in other people's shoes, and they don't understand on our end. Like, you have family, I have family, I have people directly being affected by it. My family has land in India also, and this is my ancestors all, like, pretty sure, from what I understand, like how far I know my ancestry goes, like we've done farming all the time, so obviously I care about these issues.
And like even the people that are just here and they have their roots here now, a lot of the people are standing up for this because this is our history, man. Like,
it's our ancestors.
Again, a lot of us come from this and we understand, and you got to put yourself in these people's shoes, man. You got to also, end of the day, there's a lot of issues. The same thing with Black Lives Matter, right? A lot of people are not, like, we're not black, right? But we understand, right? We put ourselves in their shoes and be like, what the shit that's happening?
How would it feel if somebody killed an innocent,
imagine you got shot.
Yeah, imagine my brother got shot.
Yeah.
And he didn't do nothing. Right? So you gotta put yourself in other people's shoes and see like why they're protesting or why are they
a lot of selfishness out there, and it's unfortunate.
Just keep an open mind.
Maybe some people don't actually understand the issue or like understand, like why we're protesting from here. But it's like we care about our homeland.
Yeah, man.
And
there's a lot of controversy even back home. It's like, do we really have a homeland?
My family,
it doesn't feel like it sometimes.
My family
it's
still
like now.
goes, 100%. And my family still goes back home. We still go there, and it doesn't matter. Like, we have a connection.
Have you ever done kheti in India?
No, I haven't. And that's like.
Same, man. I haven't done it. I did it one time. I'm like, this is too hard for me.
I did my
I like milked
bro.
a cow, and like I've obviously drove a tractor and stuff.
Yeah, I milked a cow one time, bro. That was hard too, bro.
I just fed my cows there, man. I'll take the pate and just.
That's an easy job, bro.
I was just like, I was a kid though, right? I was like, I don't know if I can do anything wrong. But I drove the tractor and stuff.
I don't like doing kheti, to be honest.
Yeah, man, it's so hard.
You don't have to be there. And
the thing is, my mom, my dad, they've been doing it since their entire lives. They love it, man.
My mom and dad, they went to India. Second day, they're like, kheti karne. I'm like, what?
Yeah, like they want to go into the fields and just grind. I'm like, why?
Taking pictures.
OG, man.
But, they love it. That's
same thing with my grandfather.
Yeah.
And this guy, during the summers, loves doing kheti stuff in the backyard.
Same, bro.
So he has his own garden.
Yeah.
He religiously takes care of his plants, his
we don't know,
vegetables, garden, right? Even the flowers and stuff. Religiously cares about them. Loves his flowers in his garden so much, right?
Yeah.
Like, I love him, man.
We get into some arguments sometimes. Like, why you making more space in the backyard for? We don't need this much space. But I let him because I'm like, I understand. He's just so attached to that, right? That's what his life.
That's what it is.
That's where his connection.
They're attached.
I get it though. When you do something, you love it, right? And like, you're so connected to the earth when you're doing farming, bro. You're connected to it directly. So I get it, man. Over time.
Yeah, man. My mom gets so fucking happy when like the tomatoes grow, and I'm like,
I'm like,
okay. But they're like so happy. Like,
like this past summer, I actually did a little bit of work in the backyard, right, because of COVID and stuff. So gardening a little bit and kind of check out on plants. Like I planted a couple of vegetables in the backyard, right? Just to see, I want to grow this thing. It's a very satisfying feeling.
It's cool,
Because by the
you
end
feel
of
accomplished.
You feel like, I worked hard. I nurtured this thing. I took care of it. I watered it every day. And now, look, I can eat this thing.
Now I'm going to destroy it.
Yeah,
I'm going to destroy it. You feel sad too. Like, you spend a month growing a freaking cucumber and you destroy it in like 1 minute.
For 5 minutes left. But that's food, bro. Food takes time to grow and we can eat it in seconds.
Yeah, man.
I think that's a pleasure for like my parents. It's like being able to eat fresh veggies.
Eating your own, what you grew and shit. Yeah, man.
Before the whole Punjab issue, was literally fighting for Punjabi being a main language in Punjab. I think it already was, but like I think there was still Hindi being creeped into schools. Like even today, Chandigarh, Punjabi isn't being taught in schools. It's Hindi and English, which is fucking sad, right?
And there's no these are deeper issues, man. There's so many issues.
It's so deep. And like water was being taken away from Punjab I don't know which rivers specifically, but just being diverted to other states.
Mm-hmm.
And there's probably some other stuff that I'm not aware of, but that issue eventually became into an issue of, we want our own state and we want to be able to be able to control our own resources and be able to do what we want to do with this land.
That's the thing.
So that eventually became into that.
much.
It became from a Punjabi issue into something that was religious, and it's literally the same cycle is gonna happen again.
And it's fucking bullshit happening over and over again, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, it's hard to know where to fucking start.
Just stay united, guys. All right. Don't let the fake media divide you.
Yeah, don't let fake media,
Yeah.
don't let fake news divide
Hindus,
you.
Muslims, Sikhs.
We're all one.
We're all one, man.
We're all one.
We're all
I hope
human.
people can do the research and think of other people and what they're going through.
Yeah.
It's not. We can't promise that because people are people.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Especially caste, man. That shouldn't matter.
But there
Caste
is
has
this
that
whole
always
hierarchy
been
in
an issue
India.
as well. Like that's why we say like, it is a caste problem now. It is a religious problem now. It is a farming problem as well, because of these things.
Yeah.
Caste. How big of a deal is caste? Like
It is a big
it's
deal.
still a thing. It's
Yeah.
still people are still judging one another. Based
I
on
have
caste.
no idea
And
why a caste is thing.
You have been directly affected by this. Right? like talk about that, man. You
Yeah.
literally dropped a video talking and your comedy is you're gonna bring comedy. You're gonna bring light to issues.
Yeah.
Right? Your comedy, you're gonna make fun of things, and it depends. Some people fuck with those kind of comedy, some people
Yeah.
don't. But that's the thing. You're not gonna listen to every comedian and think they're funny.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But bringing comedy into this, it gives you, it brings you a laugh, but it
Yeah.
also tells you the deep problems with these kind
Yeah,
of things.
see the whole when I did the cast video, before I did the cast video, I heard a story, like a real story. Like one of my friends told me, he's like how his family went to England because the family's like the daughter of the family, she had a boyfriend in England.
Mhm.
They never knew he was not Jat, right? So this guy has a normal, like perfect job, academic job, right? They travel all the way to England to get the rishta done, get the wedding
Yeah.
shit started, right? And when they found out that he's not Jat, they said no.
Mhm. And that's a very common problem.
For
It's not
what?
just with that.
For what?
Caste.
Is that guy is that guy not a human being?
Mhm.
What is wrong with the guy?
Nothing.
What does caste have to do with anything?
just the
What does
background.
caste
I don't-
even mean?
It's bullshit. It is really bullshit. Like
Was that guy like a different? Was he not human?
Yeah.
Was he
That's the
from
thing,
another planet?
right? That's the thing, right? People want to divide everyone.
Yeah.
Even like it's like you go from the fucking hierarchy, right? You have people. People is the ultimate hierarchy. That's what we all are, just humans.
Yeah.
But then you want to fucking divide that shit and be like, oh, it's whites versus black, black versus brown, brown versus whatever, right? Then you bring that problem there. Then from there, the brown people are gonna start dividing their fucking problem. Oh, Hindus, Sikhs, Muslims, this. Oh, now you're dividing it even more. Then you fucking divide it based on caste. Then you fuck people up even more. It's like, yo, let me just divide the Sikhs into like fucking 5 groups now.
Let me
Like,
fucking
yo.
divide the religion itself.
5 was like nothing, basically. And then so I did. After that, I'm like, yo, this caste system thing it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right. So comedy, like how everybody has their own how they perceive comedy. How I perceive comedy is, we get like the things that go around the world, like the sad, all the bullshit, all the dumb stuff that's happened, right? That the ridiculous things that happen in the world. That's what comedy is to us. We get to expose like the truth about how fucked up the world is, right? Like imagine going to England, spending how many $1,000
Yeah.
just to say no to a guy because his caste system is not
That's
yours.
the only reason. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
get
thing
if the guy was a drug dealer,
Yeah.
but the guy it wasn't even a drug dealer.
Yeah.
He had a good job.
Yeah. He's a
He
good
was a
guy.
smart guy.
Personality's
good
good. That's
guy,
what matters,
everything.
That's the thing. bro.
And then I
That's
made the
where it
video.
comes. Yeah.
I showed the truth. I asked around. I'm like, yo. And what I showed, because a lot of people DM me, like they're like, yo, what you covered wasn't even the whole truth of it. Like they're like, yo, that shit, this is cruel. especially to the people, you know, I don't know which ones are the lowest, I don't know which ones are the highest, I don't pay attention to the caste system like that, but they're, yo, that is fucked up how they treat people because of the caste. And I displayed it in a dark humor way. Again, I'm not saying it's family friendly or everybody, you know, it was for everybody, but it was reality. And then see, criticism is something else. When somebody says it's not funny, that's subjective. Because you have your own, well, I have my own taste of comedy, right? But then people are like, yo, you're
People feel like they're being targeted.
Yeah, well, I had a lot of people from the caste system that I made the video about. They're like, yo, thank you for showing the reality. But these were people who are like, you know, I don't know, man, what they were. They're just like saying, oh, you're trying to mock. And then I'm like, I'm just showing reality. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Right? Like, how are you supposed to, like, yo, why would you show this caste system? Like, the lower caste system, why are they on the ground? And like, bro, because they get treated that way. I'm not trying to. Did I make up the caste system?
The people forget that that's actually what
That's what actually happens.
There's shit much worse than your video that's actually happening right now.
Yeah, what I'm trying to show is how ridiculous it is. How these things matter to you. I would never think of that.
Yeah.
Right?
100%. Like,
I would never think of that, but these things matter to people, right? And then I get like death threats from all the way, like from Dubai or something, from these guys who are proud that there's a caste system.
Yeah.
And they're like,
so they are also a part of the problem.
They are part of the problem.
They're a part of the
right?
problem.
They're proud that they are that caste system. They're like, why are you making fun? And this is new to me. They're like, why are you making fun of our religion? So now caste has become a religion.
There you go.
Breaking news, CP24, BBC News. Caste is a religion now to some of these people.
And
again, it's like, you know, it's what I'm trying to say is like, yeah, some people might not like the comedy, but again, they're like, if you don't like it, that's different, right? I get comments on other videos like, yo, man, this wasn't
fine. You're
funny.
not here to please everybody.
Yeah, I can't please everybody, and you know, if you liked it, if obviously, my thing is like, you know, if you didn't like it this time, I'll do better next time. You know, hopefully.
If anything, it's like you're letting the people know who fuck with this shit or who do this shit to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, 100%. I'm like
you're so stupid.
It sucks that something with no meaning, and we're just dividing people up because of what, like. One is a farmer, one is a shoe cleaner, one is a pandit, right? One is a religious.
That's it's stupid in this day, but the thing is, like, it's this issue is like very deep.
It's a very deep issue, man.
It's been so historically ingrained in Indian society.
But existing in 2020, when
the thing it's been so heavily ingrained, for it to now be solved, it's gonna take a lot of.
It's gonna take time and education.
A lot of time.
But even with education, like Sikhi started in the 1600s. Even starting from Guru Nanak Dev Ji, he was against this entire movement, this whole caste system, and we're still struggling to get out of it.
Yeah, man. Insane, how many hundreds of years later, and we're still in the same BS.
Not even just through education, but even through physical examples of like acting that we don't give a shit about the caste system. Where Guru Gobind Singh Ji brought Banda Singh Bahadur, made him the leader of the entire Sikh nation after he passed away. He made him the leader. This guy was a low caste. Yeah. And he brought him up on his feet. And
that shows you like the caste system doesn't mean jack shit.
It doesn't mean jack shit.
We're all people, man. It doesn't matter if you're white or black or you're fucking brown or you're not brown. Yeah. We're all just people, man.
But I'm not like, again, majority of the people that responded to the video was positive. Yeah. Right,
and that's a good thing, man.
Yeah, man, that's good. Like I have a lot of older generation and younger generation, but it's good that a lot of people support it. Yeah, man. Obviously, you get a couple of people that Photoshop and the comments will but Jut is Jut, bro. Yeah. They'll Photoshop it, like couple of them, like post it. Oh, now see what you're promoting, people. I'm like, did you forget all the other comments? This is like on the Instagram version of about 900 comments, right? And I'm like, most of them supported, like, no, most of them support my argument that, how fucked up the caste system is, right? But y'all saw like two of them, you're like, let me just, put these together, post it on my story and say, oh, he's promoting caste.
And the same thing you're saying, brother, is happening with the farmer stuff.
And
picking little things that they know are gonna catch fire, right?
And
you
those-
can have this whole protest being amazing. The things that are happening that are just beautiful at these protests are not being shown, but then a fucking foot massage thing comes in. Oh, let me fucking spin this fucking thing around and spin this into a
Some
story
small
that will
things,
attack them.
Yeah, at
the
least
same thing you're talking about. It's the same shit
Yeah.
happening.
at least, bros, watch the whole video too. Sometimes when people don't watch the whole video, like at the end, I showed like, yo, I didn't 100% be, oh, leave it like that. I solved the issue. I'm like at the end, you know, the characters are like, bro, yeah, this is fucked up. Like
Yeah.
we could be any culture, we could be any religion. We're still human, right? But yeah, man, and all these death threats, bro. I got scared, man. I'm young, man. I get scared. I don't want to die young, bro. So I get scared.
You'll be
but
fine, bro.
The people,
End of the day, it's
a lot
just
of people
fucking
reach out. They're like,
trolls,
bro, don't worry about like if anybody probably made death threats. I'll be like, oh, so I'm gonna put the YouTube video
Yo,
back
the
up.
thing is, bro,
I want you guys to see it.
the thing I respect the most, bro, about this, right? The fact that you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing it and you're bringing light to these. It doesn't matter who the fuck takes it indirectly. You, end of the day, you're doing it out of a place of good. Right?
Yeah,
you're not here to fucking
yeah.
destroy anyone. You're not here to fucking divide anyone. You're here to show the reality. That's the thing. People don't want to fucking see the reality. Then how the fuck are you gonna know it?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't see the harsh reality and get faced up with it, how are we gonna make change?
Yeah, 100%.
Change only comes when reality is in your fucking face,
Yeah.
right? That's the same way with a protest. The reality is you're fucking up millions of people. Guess what? They're not fucking leaving your street. They're not leaving the highway. They're gonna stay there until we fucking win this shit.
Yeah.
Because that's the reality. Because even if the protest ended, we went home, you think anything will get solved?
No.
The only way things are gonna get solved is by staying there and being stubborn and being like, yo, you know what? We're here for what we need,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And end of the day, we're here to make end of the day, I believe in this. It's like, yo, you treat everyone with respect, no matter
Yeah.
who they are
Yeah.
and what culture they're from, no matter from. See, it becomes a culture issue too at one point. If your culture is different than another person, you're the same religion. Oh, now you start making fucking fun of one another. You can be both sick, but just because your cultures are different,
Yeah.
you could be one could be from Punjab, one could be from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're gonna start a beef thing.
See, that's where comedy comes from. If you watch anybody like stand up, like Kevin Hart and all these guys, well, like did Kevin Hart ever say, "Yo, I'm successful"? Did anybody laugh to that? No. He talked about his life struggles,
Yeah.
like you know how his family drug problems and all that.
Yeah.
Those are all like
Yeah.
problems. They're nothing happy. Like you can't laugh at something that's like.
Yeah, you laugh at a
If
lot
we're
of things that are
chilling,
funny.
oh, you made $1 million, I made $1 million, we're not gonna laugh at that. If like, you know, or perfect example, right? Like, yo, we were all in a healthy relationship, right? Nobody's gonna laugh at that.
Yeah.
If somebody gets fucking cheated on, look, getting cheated on is not funny. Getting cheated on, it's not great. But
It
it's
hurts
just,
like a bitch.
Yeah,
but if you can make a joke about it, it's fucking funny.
you release
Yeah.
you release some I don't know the science behind this, but you by comedy, by using comedy with pain or something like that. I read this on a comedian's thing, but you release pain with laughter.
100%,
right?
100%. And
So-
like even like it's true because like even when you do go through a breakup, like if you've been
What do you do when
treated
I went through breakups?
you want things that are gonna make you happy, right?
Yeah.
100%,
Right, and
100%.
things that
100%.
make you laugh. That was a great example, brother.
Yeah, I mean, not the probably. I didn't probably describe it perfectly,
Yeah.
but you get the concept.
Hopefully, people understand. At
Yeah,
the end of the
hopefully
day,
you understand.
any pain that comes with anything, when you do bring light to it, or if you bring some type of humor to it, it becomes a little bit funnier, right? It becomes a little bit funnier, and it's easier to deal with.
It shows like yo,
easier to
how
recover
fucked
from.
up, like
right?
yeah, it shows how ridiculous
It
the
changes
world
the mood,
is.
man.
Right? Yeah,
It
100%.
takes something that's been a shitty feeling and something that brings you down, makes you just feel gloomy, but you got a little bit of sunshine in that thing, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I think
That's
That's
what
the
you're.
main thing.
You're the
You-
sunshine, brother. You're here to bring the sunshine on the places where the storm's happening.
Yeah, you mentioned how ridiculous it is. That's the main thing. Is like
Yeah.
when people laugh at it, like, oh, that's actually jokes. Like it's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
100. That's
Right?
when like
Yeah, like,
when
I think that's what a lot
when
of
I was
comedians do.
young
Yeah.
and I used to watch Russell Peters bits, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, like whatever he said, it's not like he's like how his dad, right? We compare our dads to them. We're not trying to say our dads are bad, right? Like no, we're just trying to say like some of the things were just ridiculous. It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you know,
it
it's
doesn't make any
funny,
sense.
right? It's just like all the Sardaji and Harbanskar, the stuff I do, like the parents fighting and all that. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I've been through that shit. Like I've seen that with my 2 eyes, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I look back at it. I'm like, yo,
Your 2 wives?
Yeah, 2 wives.
What?
You said literally 2 wives.
I'm like, what the fuck? This is new information to me, brother.
no, wait, what did I say?
You said it happened to me with my 2 wives.
I'm like, what
Oh,
the
I know.
fuck?
It happened to me. Like I saw it with my 2 eyes.
Oh,
Sorry,
your 2 eyes.
I saw it with
I'm
my
like,
2
what
eyes,
the
right?
fuck?
Yeah.
Brother, you've been married twice?
No.
I'm like,
no.
yo, fuck.
No.
Oh, first of all, I was getting offended because I'm like, yo, brother, you didn't invite me to one of them.
I know,
No,
right?
sorry. Sometimes I speak too
That's
fast.
how you introduced us to them, yo.
Like, I saw it with my 2 eyes, right? And I look at, I'm like, yo, this is ridiculous. Y'all are fighting for no fucking reason, really? Like, over because that. There's small issues, right?
Yeah.
And they're made into big issues out of nothing, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Again, I'm not trying to say like, yo, you're supposed to love my comedy. Right? Everybody has their own opinion. Like, I like somebody's comedy. There's people that I don't like. Right? I'm like, yo, it's not funny. But I'm not gonna go and
Don't bash them.
yeah, I'm not gonna go discriminate.
And it's the same thing. I find this the same thing. Even like this is on another, like now you're thinking of this at a personal level with something completely different.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
But now think of the same thing into the farmers protest stuff.
yeah.
People are making a big deal out of small things just to attack one another.
Yeah.
If you don't fuck with someone's religion, you don't agree with someone's religion, that's okay. You don't have to.
Yeah.
But there's no need to fucking throw hate on it and divide people and make people go against one another. Let people practice what they want to practice, right? Let
Yeah.
them. Like if it brings them peace, if it makes them calm, if it makes them feel like one, it's fucking doing the job.
Yeah.
Right? And they want to do that, let them, right? I don't need to agree with every religion.
100%.
Neither do I need to believe in every religion. I can do whatever I feel like I believe in.
Yeah.
Right? And same thing. Then it goes down to the same thing. It's like, yo, why can't we just let people live? Like, why can't we just let people live somewhat of good life?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're all here for one time, bro. We're here for
Yeah.
one lifetime, and that's it. We all
Yeah.
have one life. Take that in.
Yeah,
It can
yeah.
end like this.
100%, man.
Right? Even with farmers, they're making a living. What do you think they're doing? Living? They're trying to take advantage of the system, bro.
No, they're
Farmers, first of all, are they're not even a part of like the top 10
Yeah.
percentile.
Yeah.
Right? They're already so low on from where the food goes
Yeah.
in that supply chain, even that chain
Yeah.
of events, they get paid the lowest.
Yeah. They get paid
The lowest. Because on top of that, all the corporations that are processing the food, they gotta get a little take from it. So they add maybe 10 more cents on everything.
Yeah.
One guy's gonna number two, the food goes to one place, they're gonna add 10 cents. From there is gonna go another 10 cents, another 10. It's gonna just keep going, whatever, right? An example, right? But why are you fucking with the people on the lowest end
Yeah.
of this?
Let them live,
supply
bro.
chain.
Bro, like, yo, if anything, everybody should be fucking eating. Everybody should be living. First of all, I don't fuck with billion-dollar corporations trying to make more billions. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, make
Why?
them,
What the
the
fuck are
expense
you
of
gonna
it.
do with another 500 million?
like, make them, but don't
If that
fuck over
500
people.
million could be split up into fucking 10 million people.
Yeah.
Brother,
No, but the thing
people-
is, like, go make them, but don't fuck over people by
But the
making
thing is, a
them.
lot of billionaires are fucking people anyways. So it's like you
Yeah,
can't make
they
billions
only-
without fucking anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna fuck someone to make a billion.
emphasize fuck.
Yeah, bro. But see, we can bring comedy to this here too.
Yeah.
We're bringing a comedy angle to this, and people are gonna better understand through the comedy angle, and that's exactly what you're doing, right? It's gonna bring light to it. But that's the reality. People are fucking one another, right? Especially billionaires are fucking people that aren't billionaires to make their billions, right? And that's with everything. Right? It's like, yo, these people have so much fucking money. Why can't you just make people's life better? I don't understand. It's like, well, there's so much selfishness and greed. It's insane, man. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
But
man.
If you can do something to change
At
your,
the
even if
end,
you
just
can change
stay-
one person's thought process,
Yeah.
or I don't want to change anybody's thoughts. I want people to just understand that, yo, you got to think in everybody's shoes. Everybody's got to live the way that we got to survive. And you have a job, right? You're making a living the same way you're making a living from your job, the same way I'm making a living from my job, the same way we're making a living end of the day to support ourselves and the people that are around us, right?
Yeah.
And we're all here to do the same with the farmers. They're just there to do their job, right? Do their job, take that money back home and feed their kids, feed their wife, feed their husband.
All they're asking for
That's
is that.
greed, man.
They're
That's greed.
trying to
Just be
feed
able to
us.
feed their families,
Yeah.
man. That's all the main
It's
thing
like,
is.
bro,
man.
they're trying to feed us, but they could barely feed themselves,
Exactly.
right? Like, bro, come on. If
I don't fuck with that shit, man. I don't
Yeah,
fuck. You're
man,
bullying
that's just
people.
like-
Like it's like fucking a grade 8 kid bullying a kindergarten kid. Like, fuck, what are you doing?
yeah, man.
They're about it, man. It's the
But that's the thing,
it's the
right?
greed.
That's
it's
greed,
fucked
power.
up. It's fucked up, but
It's fucked
people
up.
are
It is
greedy,
what
man.
it is, brother. That's why fuck them. right?
Yeah,
So,
fuck those corporations.
Yeah, this is a conversation, and I hope it's a sensitive topic. A lot of people aren't gonna speak up.
It's hard to talk about. Because there's a lot of angles.
Exactly, and there's a lot to learn.
Yeah.
A lot to learn from it, and I can still learn a lot more. I'm sure you guys can both.
Yeah,
learn
man. We're no lawyers and shit.
We're no professionals. First of
Yeah.
all, we're just stating our opinions on what we see, right? And we're gonna do our best to kind of make a change, or even if I can help 2 people from our community or 5 people, we're trying to do what we can do on our part. And what I'm gonna do in this podcast is actually in the description. I'm gonna put a bunch of links to some resources that you can either donate, or if you don't want to donate, just read up on articles, man. Read up what's going on. Maybe some video will help you understand the situation a little bit better, and stuff like that. So you can just kind of get a better idea of it. And we're not professionals again. We might say some bullshit that doesn't even fucking make any sense.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So these articles are actually proper articles that are stating proper information. So
Yep. 100%.
hopefully those can kind of clear things up. And yeah, man, like end of the day, we want the world to be as fair as possible to everyone, right? It's hard to do that just because of fucking the system we're living in, right? But to the end of the day, everybody's got to eat. Simple as that. Everybody's got to eat. And when you're starting to attack someone's roti, man, they're going to fucking come after you. Don't fuck with someone's roti. And that's a clear sign. That's a clear message to everyone.
Gourmet.
Not just one government, but every government. Don't fuck with anyone's roti and you'll be fine.
All right.
But thank you for watching, everybody, and I hope you guys have a good end of the year. I know it's been a fucked up year, but enjoys, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
It's definitely been fucked up.